Welcome, curious souls. Today, we're going to explore some of the world's most mysterious and cursed objects. These items are said to bring bad luck or even danger to anyone who comes near them. From slightly spooky to completely terrifying, here are 10 cursed objects that you definitely don't want to mess with. Let's get started, if you dare. Number 10, the baker's wedding dress. In the 1840s, Anna Baker, a young woman from Pennsylvania, wished to marry a man her father didn't approve of. Heartbroken, she never married and never got to wear her wedding dress. After her death, the dress was put in a museum where people say it mysteriously moves on its own, as if an invisible bride is trying it on. Some believe Anna's spirit still clings to the dress, longing for the wedding she never had. Number 9, the crying boy painting. In the 1950s, Italian artist Giovanni Bragolin painted a portrait of a sad, crying boy. In the 1980s, this painting gained an unsettling reputation. Reports in the UK claimed that homes with this painting were mysteriously catching fire, burning down completely, yet the painting remained untouched by the flames. Rumors soon spread that the painting was cursed, and eventually it was placed in a museum. Number 8, the Goddess of Death statue. This statue was discovered in Cyprus in 1878, believed to be thousands of years old. The first known owner of the statue, Lord Elphon, died under mysterious circumstances within a few years, along with 7 members of his family. In a chilling pattern, every successive owner died unexpectedly, often in ways that could not be explained. Eventually, the statue was placed in a museum, but even today, visitors say it gives them an eerie feeling. Number 7, the Bassano Vase. The elegant and valuable silver vase, crafted in the 15th century in Italy, was meant to be a wedding gift, but the bride died suddenly under mysterious circumstances before she could receive it. The cycle of disaster started, and each person who acquired it met an untimely end. Even collectors feared the vase, convinced that it carried an inescapable curse. In desperation, one of the last known owners buried the vase deep underground, hoping to break its curse and end its deadly legacy. Number 6, Otzi the Iceman. In 1991, the well-preserved frozen body of a man who lived over 5,000 years ago was found in the Alps and named Otzi. But this remarkable find soon came with a dark twist, leading many to believe Otzi was carrying an ancient curse. Since then, several people who were connected to Otzi's discovery and research lost their lives in strange accidents. Many believe Otzi punishes anyone who disturbs his ancient resting place. Number 5, the Chair of Death. In the early 1700s, Thomas Busby, a hot-tempered criminal, became infamous for a deadly curse he placed on his favorite chair. When Busby's father-in-law sat in this beloved chair and demanded an end to his daughter's marriage, Busby murdered him and was sentenced to death. Over the years, many who dared to sit in the chair reportedly died under mysterious circumstances. Today, the chair hangs on a wall in Thirsk Museum in UK, out of reach of visitors, to prevent anyone else from testing the curse. Number 4, the cursed phone number. In the early 2000s, the Bulgarian phone number containing all 8s became notorious after each of its owners met a tragic and untimely death. The first owner was the CEO of the company that issued the number. He died suddenly of cancer. The next 2 owners were shot in broad daylight. After 3 consecutive deaths, rumors spread that the number itself was cursed and was deactivated permanently. Number 3, the Hope Diamond. This stunning blue diamond was discovered in India in the 17th century. From the moment the diamond was cut, stories of a curse began to emerge, with some believing it had been stolen from a Hindu temple idol, carrying a divine curse on all who would possess it. Over the centuries, each owner faced tragic misfortune, including financial ruin, devastating loss, and untimely death. Now safely locked away in the Smithsonian Museum in Washington, D.C., the diamond remains out of reach, but its dark and tragic history continues to haunt those who learn about it. Number 2, the Hexham Heads. In 1971, 2 boys in Hexham, England, discovered 2 strange stone heads in their garden. Soon after, their family began experiencing eerie phenomena, objects moving on their own, and unsettling creatures appearing around their home. Even researchers who examined the heads reported strange occurrences affecting them. Later, the stone heads were eventually placed in the Museum of Antiquities at Newcastle University, UK. Number 1. Robert the Doll. Robert the Doll, a seemingly innocent toy given to young Robert Eugene Otto in the early 1900s, became a source of terror for the boy. He claimed the doll moved on its own and even spoke to him, but his parents dismissed his fears as childish imagination. After Robert's sudden death, they began to question their son's chilling stories. Today, Robert the Doll resides in a museum in Key West, Florida, where visitors are warned to ask permission before taking his photo or risk being cursed with bad luck. Finally, we have the bonus cursed object for you, the Annabelle doll. This infamous doll, believed to be possessed by an evil spirit, Annabelle has harmed her owners and those who come near her. Now locked safely in a glass case at the Warren Occult Museum, Connecticut, USA, this Annabelle doll is considered as one of the world's most feared haunted objects. Should you stay away? Well, these haunted objects remind us that some things in our world may carry a dark energy. Whether you believe in curses or not, maybe it's better to stay away. Thanks for joining us on this astonishing journey. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more similar content.